What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So in this one we are doing a request of a subscriber from Discord. We're looking at NGA stocks. So of course NGA, actually I'm glad that our friend from Discord did bring this one to my attention, because honestly I did not know about it, and looking at the growth that we have seen so far, it is actually looking quite good, and of course it is actually quite an interesting company. So in this one we're having quite a bit of an in-depth analysis, looking at what the company does, some of the financial statements, and of course the price action of the stock. If all that sounds like a good video, please do leave a like and subscribe, because we are trying to grow the channel as fast as we possibly can. Honestly, we have a very ambitious goal of 100,000, but if we carry on at this rate, we can absolutely smash past that. If you want to come and talk to us on Discord, maybe you have a suggestion, come and join us. Link will be down in that description. And if you would like to donate a small amount to the channel each month, you don't have to, but you can, and there will be a link next to where it says subscribe. It should hopefully say join, where you can sign yourself up. Right, let's jump straight into this one by having a quick look at the price section as promised, then explaining what is going on. So of course, if you guys can already tell from the Acquisitions Corp, this is a SPAC company. We're going to get into that in just a moment, but you know, because of this and because this merger going out for, quite soon, we have been seeing quite a significant amount of growth. Looking at this one on the one-day charts, which was of course the previous Thursday, because the Friday was Christmas, and we can see that it's been quite flat, to be honest, from where we opened to where we finished off. We actually went up about 0.93%. It was very volatile throughout that period though, so perhaps something to consider, but I do think this flatness is potentially setting us up for further growth tomorrow, depending on where things do go. So of course, looking at this one on the 5-day, you know, we started off the week on 1434, we're finishing off this week on 1794, if not actually slightly higher at 1840, so of course it is quite a decent gain. Obviously, looking at this one on the 1 month chart, that is where we are seeing some of the significance of that. I don't know what this bit at the end is about, but I'm sure it's not anything too significant. But yeah, the stock is doing absolutely decently, just looking at the price action. And of course, if you want to know why, that is due to this potential merger with the electric vehicle company, which is called Lion Electric. So of course, we do actually have a little bit of a description from their website, according to Google. So of course, from lionelectric.com, we can see the Lion Electric company is a Canadian-based bus manufacturer. So of course, that is quite interesting to see buses with this one. We don't often see buses in this kind of sector when it comes to electric vehicles. I think this is going to set them apart, and I think they'll be in a similar category to Workhorse, not in the fact that they produce the same type of vehicles, but in the fact that due to the you know, the uniqueness of the vehicles and the nature of them, I think they definitely are going to have an advantage. So of course, yeah, currently the smallest manufacturer in its segment, so of course that is kind of interesting. The smallest, I mean, that does actually present a lot of opportunities for growth if you want to look positively on that one. Lion primarily produces yellow school buses, so of course they specialize in battery electric powertrains as well, so that is also interesting. Kind of similar to Hyliion in the sense that they produce powertrains for electric vehicles. I think that is cool. Obviously, we already know that electric vehicles are the way forward, and I think it's interesting that Lion is presenting this type of approach. So yeah, from a business standpoint, like I'm talking about, very interesting to see, absolutely amazing, an electric school bus. And of course, like I said, we have not seen much like this in the past, or at least I have not seen much like this in the past. I think this is a very unique sector, and I think, you know, maybe buses and trucks are going to be one of the later ones to grow, in the sense that electric cars are already out there, buses and trucks not so electric yet, but I do think we are going to see the same type of revolution in the trucking industry and in the bus industry as well. So I do see big growth coming for a company like Lion if they get themselves correct in the future. So of course, to see what they intend to do in the future, we actually have their investor presentation. So we're going to have a quick look at the PDF together now. So if we do have a quick look, let's just press download and have a quick look over there at their presentation. So if we scroll down a little bit, we're going to get some financial details about the company and where they do intend to be in just a few years. So of course, scrolling past all the disclaimers, I'm going to have a quick look at this mission here. So of course, the mission is to be the leader in design and manufacturing and distribution of all electric and medium heavy duty urban vehicles. So yeah, you guys can already tell that is going to be heavy duty vehicles, things like buses, like I've said, probably trucks, vans, all that kind of stuff. So of course they do actually have a vision which does kind of set us on a path of where they intend to be as a company in the future. So currently they are looking to set 20,000 vehicle sales in 2024. So of course I don't know how many vehicles they are setting so far, but that is looking decent, honestly. If they can sell 20,000 and that will equate to 3 billion, we're going to talk about that in a minute. But yeah, if they can do that, that would be great. So of course that is a very ambitious target, but I do think, you know, a lot of companies are looking for something like this. Actually, I think a lot of people are looking for electric buses, and like I said, if they're producing other models of vehicles, I think they're definitely going to be able to smash past that 20,000 vehicles sold in 2024. Honestly, it's a long way away. I think a lot's going to happen in electric vehicle technology, and I can see that as being a reasonable goal. So of course a bit more of an aggressive goal here, not necessarily unachievable, but it is a bit more of an aggressive goal. They are intending to reduce costs by 50%. So of course that is halving costs of vehicles. Now again, we don't know what's going to happen in the next few years. Electric vehicles are probably going to get cheaper to produce, and I think this will be possible. Of course, the cheaper you can produce a vehicle, the cheaper you can sell a vehicle, the more people will buy it, the more consumers you will have. And I think especially in vehicles which will be sold in bulk, like buses for bus fleets and trucks for similar fleets, I think, you know, the cheaper the better, and I really do see this as being a great thing if they really can get prices down 50%. Also, they intend to pull in $3.5 billion in annual revenue for the year 2024, and I think if they can do that, that would be a very interesting target. So of course that does kind of set, you know, the goal of where they intend to be for the long term. So I'm very happy to see a bit of a guide at where they actually want to be for the future. So of course very interesting to see. We do actually get a bit of the company's history if we do have a quick look over here, but we are not going to spend too much time looking at this. But you know, a few of the interesting products from the company are down here. So of course it was founded back in 2008, so of course it's been going strong for over 10 years now, almost even 13 years. So of course when we get into 2021, it is going to have been going for over a decade, in fact over 13 years. So you know, it's been out for a while now, and I think it's a decent company overall. A few different types of vehicles they look to be selling now. So we've got this electric truck, obviously like I said, the electric bus, and I do believe more is to come in the future. So honestly, absolutely amazing products, and I do see big strength coming for this company. I'm very optimistic from what they do show in their investor presentation, and looking at this one from a SPAC point of view, if we can go back, I do think we are not sat at a bad price right now. Honestly, if you are going to be holding this one for a long term, probably it's not too bad of a price. Maybe if you're going in for a short term swing trade, perhaps wait a day or two and see if it does sell off. I'm not saying it will, but if it does, you know, potentially you could get in at a very small discount then. Obviously, like I said, this is going to be a long-term hold in my opinion, and I do see it as being a great company to invest in. But I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. It is just my opinion. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I would love to see you in the next one in just a bit. Thank you for your time. See you then.